Hi guys, I'm back at it again with another video. Today I'll be doing a little story time for you guys because I've been through a lot of crazy stuff in life that literally almost no one knows about. It's only the people that were with me. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing how I got a drugs and drank contract in Dutch, but like in English it's drugs and alcohol contract. So if you're interested in knowing how I got that, then stay tuned.
Stir fry, put it in the kitchen, curry chicken, call it stir fry. Take off from the bird, keep her, let the bird fly. Why I try to take my prize, you a dead guy. Of course I gotta keep a watch out through my bird eye. No casket drop dead, fresh and I got dead guys. Don't discriminate, ball players coming all sides. Finger roll, post move, or the pick and roll. They made the way we win that thing, we use a cheat code. Why you keep...
And a little disclaimer or and a little disclaimer disclaimer and the little disclaimer already is that I have ADD, so if I jump from one story to another story, it's because I'm so chaotic and I'm bad at telling a whole storyline. So I'm just warning y'all already now, but I'm gonna try my best to like be as specific and chronologic as possible. So some additional information, in fifth year, like fifth middle bad, I met like I changed my subject to STW. STW is like a social thing, and we have every week 1 or 2 hours cooking. I'm not sure, I think 2. And I met a lot of new people in that class. That was my first year, yeah. But I already became really close, like fast friends with everyone. Like it went like after a month we were already like really close, like sisters. So like I said, we had cooking, but it's not with the class. They like put all the people doing that subject together, and then they divide them into groups. So I was with 2 girls from my class. Those 2 girls are like the 2 most important girls in this story. One name is, I'm gonna name one Sarah, and I'm gonna name one Lisa. So Lisa and Sarah. So yeah, Lisa and Sarah were in my class, and as like I said, they divide every class into groups. So like I was with Lisa and Sarah from my class and some couple of guys from my class. For the rest, all of the other girls from my class wasn't in my group, but I knew one other girl that I was cooking with from like when I was like in third middle bad. So like yeah, we were gang, we were gang, because Lisa and Sarah, we were the same people. Like we both we all the 3 like take dumb I can't talk. We all 3 like make dumb decisions. None of us is like responsible enough to say nah, don't do that. We are all like, oh, you want to do that? Yeah, let's all do it. Like yeah, so I was with them in a group, and before the class started we had like just break, and one of the 2 girls, I'm not sure, no wait, let me explain how Lisa and Sarah are so y'all know how they are. So Lisa, she's a fun girl. She likes to party. She likes her alcohol, y'all. She loves her alcohol. So yeah, she likes to party. She's fun. She's outgoing. Not now, she changed, but like then it was hard for her to say no. So if you want to do something, you know, you're gonna get in trouble with, you go to Lisa, because you know Lisa ain't gonna say no. Lisa's gonna join you. She's one of those friends that like if you jump from a bridge, she's behind you running ready to jump, yeah. And I have Sarah. Sarah is also, she can take her alcohol. She know how to master alcohol, and she's fun, outgoing as well. And like she's the leader type. She's something like the leader type. But she can be, out of all of us, she can be the one that sometimes can be like, well, I don't think that's good, like a little bit reasonable. So it was break, yeah. And I'm not sure it was Lisa or Sarah, but I think it was Lisa that came up to us and said, let's go to the store. And we were like, okay, let's go to the store. But at that moment we did not know what we're gonna buy in the store. So whilst thinking about it, we were like, let's buy some booze and let's drink, and then we can be cooking, like not drunk but like tipsy cooking, yeah. So then we were all like, oh, that's a fun idea, let's go. But we were in school, and you can't leave the gates to go to the store when it's not like lunch, and it was past lunch already. So us being so irresponsible, we still took that risk to not only bring alcohol into school, but also stop school in the middle, just get out of school in the middle of the day without no permission, without nobody knowing. So yeah, we all three said, okay, yeah, let's do it, let's do it. That's a fun idea, but not like strong alcohol. It was something like wine or cava. So we were so hyped, we were so happy. All the way was like, oh, this is gonna be a lit cooking. We're gonna be cooking, we're gonna be a little bit tipsy, we're gonna have fun. So yeah, we was walking up to the store, the supermarket, and then yeah, we bought out alcohol, no problem. And Sarah had those little water bottles, empty ones, and we started pouring them into it. So 3 bottles for 3 people, yeah. Now let me describe myself. I'm that kind of girl. I'm so impulsive. I don't think. I just say yes straight away. But then when the thing is happening, I'm like trying to back out, but like I'm too pussy to say I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be like the person who ruins the mood. So I'm like trying to get out without them noticing. So like when the alcohol touched the bottles and we were walking back to school, then I knew, Tracy, you don't fuck up. You fucked up already. You got yourself into something. Yeah, so you were walking back and we were thinking about stories to tell in case the teacher found it. That wasn't our outcome. That wasn't what we wanted to happen, but we just needed a backup story. So we said, yeah, Sarah had those bottles still in her bag from yesterday because it was a Sunday the day before from partying with friends, and she brought it because we're gonna drink it after school. That was as excuse, using it after school and not in the school. So we're walking, and Lisa says, why are you guys not drinking? Why are you guys not drinking? And you know, I was already wanting to back out, but I was too pussy to say it. Like till the day today, I don't think they knew I really wanted to back out. That was it. Lisa gets drunk really late, and I get drunk really fast, and Sarah gets drunk really fast. So we told Lisa, you know, you got drunk late, so by the time we finish this bottle, we are drunk already, and you are starting to get there. So we'll become back sober before you. So it's better you start, and we'll catch up. This girl doesn't know the difference between drinking and finishing it up in one sip. Like she literally did this. Okay, it's true. The thing finished in one sip. Her bottle was gone in less than a minute. It was a big bottle like this. I know it's not much alcohol, but like you have tips and you have drunk. But like if you drink a whole bottle like this in a second, yo, that's effective, you know. And the thing is, we hadn't eaten because we were going to cook, so all of our stomachs were empty. And me and Lisa, we can't take alcohol. We like we can't take it. Sarah can, but like Lisa sipped it all, and we just noticed after 5 minutes, yo. So I take 3 sips. Sarah started sipping a little bit, so we went back in class. And Sarah and Lisa, they were cooking at one kitchen, and me and my other friend were cooking at another kitchen. But we were like, here's my kitchen, there's theirs, so we could like communicate the whole time. So I see Lisa is getting a little bit wild. She's getting a little bit, hey, she's getting laid. She's getting a little bit loose. She's having a little bit too much fun. And yeah, so I tried to act like nothing happened. I went to my kitchen. So I came to their kitchen just to see what they're cooking. And I see the bottle on the floor under their bench, and I'm like, y'all wanna get caught. Y'all wanna get caught. So Sarah brought her bottle with her to her kitchen. We left it in her bag. She brought it with her to her kitchen. I was like, yo, be careful, hide it. She will notice it because like the teacher is walking around. She walks to see if you're not burning in the kitchen or not doing something stupid. She's walking around and she's like, yeah, no, fine, she will not see it. So one thing with us, when you're cooking, you can't put on nail polish. So Sarah and Lisa went to the toilet to take off their nail polish. It was just an excuse to sip more, but they did not let me know, you know. So they came back, and I see Sarah is getting a little bit tipsy too. I'm like, oh, a minute ago you were sober as hell. Like, how did I was like, huh? And then yeah, Lisa is by this time she's gone because they took my bottle, and my bottle was, I only drunk up to here, so I had like 3/4. My bottle was still there. They took my bottle with them and they finished it. And like by this time Lisa was gone. Lisa wasn't Lisa anymore. She was just playing on Drunk. And she's very like, yeah, we took your bottle and went to the toilet and went drink. By that moment, I was like, oh. I was feeling like excluded. I was like, yo, this was our plan. Why y'all went there without me? And so like, yeah, but because she'll notice if 3 people go. But if you're from the same kitchen, she won't notice that. At that point, I was like, okay, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all finished my alcohol. Y'all bitches. Y'all rude and y'all bitches. Y'all didn't even ask me, Tracy, can we drink? We just two kids and went and enjoy it without me. So I was like, okay, y'all do y'all thing. I don't care anymore. So we got caught. Because like Lisa wasn't herself. Like everybody could see there's something wrong, because Lisa is normally a shy and a quiet girl. But when she's drunk, she's loud and outgoing. She talks to everyone. She was talking to people she never talked to. So we knew something. So everybody knew something was up. So after cooking, we all eat at one table with all the pupils, leerlingen, with everyone. We just eat with everyone at one table with the teacher. And before we eat, or whilst we're eating, I'm not sure anymore, that was 3 years ago, the teacher like controls our kitchen, see if we cleaned everything, if we didn't burn anything or something, just checks our kitchens. So we see the teacher holding a bottle up and smelling it. And I was at that moment, at that very, very moment, I knew we fucked up. I knew at that moment, when I get home, I better take the belt out. I better take a stick out. I better do something, because I was dead. I knew as an African girl, hey, I knew I wasn't gonna live anymore. I knew when that call gets to my mom's phone and she picks up and she finds out, I knew myself, because they were white, they were Caucasian. I knew as an African girl, I wasn't gonna live anymore. I just knew my life ended at that moment. Because everybody was there, she didn't say nothing, she just ate and cool. But she didn't know I was involved because it was at their kitchen, but she knew something was up because we were all the 3 late. So she knew like I was a little bit involved because we all the 3 came late. Like it was at their kitchen, so she was watching Lisa and Sarah more than she was watching me. So here is when it just went downhill. We were sitting to eat, and I don't know what's wrong with Lisa. But yo, this girl was gone. I love this girl when she's drunk. So we had this big can of water, and she had a little cup, and she wanted to fill the water, the cup with water. She literally does this, like literally does this, and doesn't stop pouring. The thing was full, her glass was full, and she kept pouring. You could see the water falling from the table on her lap, on her food, and she kept pouring. And at that moment, the teacher was looking and some students was looking, but not everybody was looking, because we were sitting at the end of the table and teacher was sitting there, but she was keeping an eye at us. So she was looking, and some people at our part of the table were looking, and we were all just looking like, what the fuck? And this one guy, she wasn't really close with the guy. She did not really like the guy. He shouts in front of the whole group, yo, what the fuck, yeah? And who? Lisa does this. Puts the water thing aside, stands up without talking to anyone, starts becoming really red and walk out of the class, just walks into the toilet, walks out of the class. And at that moment, everybody was looking at us, and we just knew. The teacher had she just knew we had alcohol, but she did not know if we drink from it or not. But at that moment, she knew that Lisa was drunk. And so she went to the toilet. So me and Sarah, at that moment, we freaked out because we know, oh no, we're dead. So what we do is we couldn't follow her. The teacher said we couldn't follow her, we need to leave her. So we couldn't get our story straight, because the story we made up wasn't strong enough. Saying it was from last time, it wasn't strong because we drank from it. So we needed a strong story. So we were like, fuck, what are we gonna do? And then we lied, we need to go to the toilet, to sometimes we can go to the toilet to wash our hands, So we lied, we did that. We found Lisa still 10 minutes later, still in the toilet, crying like a motherfucker, just crying. Found her, we're like, yeah. But at this moment, she's really, really drunk. We were like, yeah, we're gonna tell this story, we're gonna tell this story. So we lied a story about her fighting with her mom and her hating her life, and we asked her, is that okay? We just say, yeah, say that, because she was drunk as snuff here, so it had to like look like she was drinking the most. Like, we are not putting the blame on her, because we asked her, is it okay? And we were gonna say we drank as well. So she said, yeah, okay, do it. But we not realizing the girl is drunk and she's just saying things. We thought, yeah, okay, she'll keep up with the story, she'll remember. So she went back to the toilet because she didn't want it to come in. She was crying, she was red, everything. She was crying because the guy said, what the fuck here? Not because something bad happened, just because she was embarrassed. And we came back and the teacher said, yeah, Tracy and Sarah stay in and explain everything. So we tell the teacher the story about like her life wasn't blah, blah, blah. Life, she's had problems at home, so she wanted to drink, and we joined the. And we pick her bags and we go out and we see she's standing like this in front of the door listening. And she shouts in front of us, I hear what you say. And she started running. She started running out of the building, because we had to go from this side to the other side. So it was a long way, like 10 minutes walk. She started running. And we were like,
why are you running? Why are you running?
Because like you said we could use it and now you're angry at us. So we start running behind her so nothing happens because she's drunk. And then yeah, we calmed her, we told her yeah, we'll fix it. So the next hour we had like study. It's like when your teacher is sick, so you just sit in like the eating place and you just sit there for an hour just doing your things, no class. So we had that, but like it was 10 minutes before. This girl says she needs to pee, but she doesn't want to go to the toilet. This Lisa removes her pants, sits in front of the, you know, every school has like this place where all the teachers sit, yeah, and drink coffee. In front of the door, beside where we had to sit in 10 minutes time, she removes her trousers and she starts peeing on the floor in school, on the floor in school. Yo, by that moment we were hyped. It was funny. It was like, yo, you're so cool. So you get it. So we go to detention. At that moment, our whole class was like together, but not everybody knew what happened. Only those boys, and that's it. So we see the people from the secretary walking in, and they start saying, Sarah, blah, 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 Tracy, Markello, and Lisa, blah, blah, could you guys join me? And at that moment, I was like, yo, literally, I could feel the belt hitting me already. I could feel the stick hitting me. I could feel the hittings I was gonna get at home. I could feel it already at that moment. So we were like, okay, we stand up, we follow her. We had to sit on like 3 benches in different classrooms, so we can't like discuss our story. We got a paper, we got pen, and we had to write the full story, the truth, on the paper and pen. So me and Sarah, because we were both like sober, we knew what we made up. Not the story about her parents anymore. We just found a better story so she doesn't look like too bad in it. And she said she was okay with that new story. So me and Sarah write that story, but that drunk Lisa, she writes the truth, the full truth, and nothing else but the truth. So after writing the story, the director came and picked us one by one to like tell her the story in her office. Lisa goes first. Lisa tells the full truth and nothing but the truth. I go second. I tell my lie I wrote in a paper, and the director looks at me like, okay, Tracy, I know you and I know you're a good girl, so you have like 2 seconds to tell the truth or you walk out of my room. And she also told me the person before me told the truth, so I knew something wasn't adding up. So I knew this is the only time to save myself. Like at this moment, it's not us anymore, it's myself. Because like, y'all Caucasian, y'all ain't gonna get bankuta, y'all ain't gonna get hit with belt, nigga. Y'all Caucasian, I'm black, my nigga. So at this moment, I just saved myself and I said the truth too, like nothing else but the truth. Me and Lisa was always after school, we walk to city just to chill. We just don't go straight home, we just chill in city. So I was waiting at the spot for Lisa, and I saw Lisa's there, and another girl was joining us from our class. So I saw her and Lisa are there, and Lisa was a little bit crying. So I went to Lisa and I said, yo, did you went already? I said, yeah, someone before me told the truth, and then she gave me a chance to tell the truth, so I told the truth. And Lisa was like, yeah, that was me. I was like, oh, why didn't you say the story? Because now I was a little bit annoyed because I look bad. Like, if you're gonna tell the truth before we enter to different rooms before we write it on paper. Just tell us you're gonna tell the truth. I don't care. I saw Sarah walking out, and I've never in my life seen someone that angry before. Before she reached us, she started yelling, "Yo, Lisa, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat you up. Da, da, da. You're such a snitch." Da, da. And I was like, and then I realized Sarah was after me. So Sarah didn't know the truth. So she also started, like me, she started with a lie. So I walked at Sarah and I said, I know I'm annoyed with Lisa as well. Da, da, da. I know we wasn't gonna tell the truth. She just told the truth. I know she's drunk, but still, da, da, da. And Sarah was like, yeah. So I tell Sarah I got a chance to say the truth, and she said, really? No, I told my lie. And after telling my lie, she told me, yeah, the people before you told the truth and you're not getting a chance anymore. Ta, ta, ta. So I got a chance to say the truth. She stopped me in the middle of my story and said, it's time for me to tell the truth. But Sarah did not get that chance. So I understand from where her anger was coming. But like I said, Lisa is a really sensitive girl, and she was drunk. Like, it wasn't her fault. She was drunk. So at that moment, my annoyingness towards Lisa was going away, and I kind of feel sad for her because Sarah was really, really angry, and you could see Lisa was like really like sad about it. She was crying, full on crying. She was so sad about it. So like I said to Sarah, just go home, calm down, we talk about it tomorrow and we're all sober. And yeah, the next day comes, we all the three sit together and we talk it out. Like, got like a alcohol and drugs contract that, like, it was for 2 years. So like 2 years long, we can't touch alcohol or drugs, and we can't just do anything wrong in the school or we get expelled. And that wasn't our only punishment. So what we had to do as well was after school 2 Wednesday, we had to stay until like 4 hours in the school, putting chairs on the bench and cleaning, brushing every class. But just note, my school is one of the biggest here in my little town. When I came home, nobody approached me about it because my big brother was living in this house still. Hey, I'm scared of them both. Oh. So like I was like, nobody's approaching me about it. And then like I was so happy because now I knew my mom did not know. So I did not need to be scared, you know, and she won't ever find out. And my little bro was in school with me. But yeah, he has a different last name than me. So they did not know he was my little bro. And I told him, never ever tell anyone you're my little bro. So yeah, and then they don't get my mom another week. So then I see a letter coming in my mailbox. But they are so dumb. They wrote to Tracy Markello. So my mom said, Tracy, I have a letter from your school. I knew at that moment my school never sends me letters, so I knew it had something to do with it. So I ran down, because sometimes my mom opens our letters. I ran down, I take it, I said, yeah, no, it's information about a school excursion we're going to do. So I run up, I tear the letter in half. I did not even open it, I just tear it. The contract said for 2 years we did not bring alcohol or drugs in the school. So we just avoided that, but I still was late every dang day. I still had a big mouth to them teachers. I still did me, you know, because like ain't no contract going to do something, expel me. Try expelling me, because I know she wasn't going to expel me, so expel me. You really think that stupid piece of paper is going to hold me back for 2 years? Girl, you don't know. You don't know, Tracy. You don't know. So yeah, that was the story. Just so yeah, till the day today, no one knows, and I just exposed myself for you guys. I just told the story. So if I get a call from my bro or my dad or my mom, or y'all don't ever see me posting again, you know who to contact and who did it. Just, you know who to contact and who did it. You know what happened to me, okay? So yeah, that was the story. If you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know, because I have so many stories, wild stories in my life to tell. Like, but some I can't talk. It's like I know people will attack me. Like, I'll still think about telling them. So if you guys like the story time, let me know. Sorry for being all over the place. Like I said, being organized in my thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not a long one. And if you guys are interested in more videos, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.